Right, in this video I'm getting, or I did get, a very large sign saying check tyre pressures. Big yellow sign right there on the dashboard of this Honda Civic 1.6 i-DTEC. And this is a 2014 model, so it's a Mark 9 Honda Civic. So big information warning sign saying to check tyre pressure. So what it was recently, I took a longish trip with the car fully loaded, and with that in mind, as I came back I got this warning. So what I can figure of it is, with this car and with a lot of modern cars, they have I should say, unlike this car, a lot of Ford Focus 2015 has got TPMS sensors, tyre pressure monitoring sensors inside the valve where the inner tube is. Basically, there's no inner tube, but inside the valve where you put the air in, on that car there, all four wheels, they've got this battery kind of powered sensor, right? And if you know, I've had that where I've had a slow puncture before. I ran over a nail, and the car quickly senses the car's deflating and to one side, and it warns you that you've got a slow puncture. However, I don't think that this Mark 9 on the Civic, and I've got the kind of lower version, how do you tell there's no like big chunky thing here in the middle of the windscreen for obstacle kind of detection warnings, or anything like that, or keeping lane warnings, nothing like that. So it's the basic model, and also you can see there's no kind of press display where you've got the reverse camera, all that kind of thing. It's got none of that. So on the basic model, at least, you better check with your manufacturer in your case if you've got anything different. But I don't think there is tyre pressure monitoring sensors, the ones inside the wheels, right? So what it's got inside on this car instead, it's got it uses the wheel sensors, the rotation sensors, how fast each wheel turns, you know, that sensor. I've rechecked it using my scan tool. All four sensors are working. So it's reading how many miles per hour I was doing. All four sensors are okay, no problem with that. So what it falls down to is the fact that I went on a long trip, and the car was probably lopsided one side, and that flattened the wheel out on one side, and it caused the rotation of one of the wheels to be greater, right, on the flattened side, on the heavier side. So, and it thinks it's a deflation. So that's how it calculates that. You think so. I think this is a better system than tyre pressure monitoring systems inside the wheel of a car. She's put the scan tool on it. It said it hasn't got TPMS, but which is a relief to me. So you use a much simpler system, I think a better system, because it doesn't cost you anything every 6 to 8 years to change your sensors. So it recognises that you're rotating less than one wheel, thinks you've got a slow puncture, and it warns you of it. Check your tyre pressure. So I did all that, check the tyre pressures. Now the tyre pressures are here. And you'll see there should be 35 at the front PSI and 33 at the back. Although there's another one, there's another kind of warning. It says here the second kind, see it? Well, it's got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people plus luggage. Now, if it's saying if you've got really overloading it, if you're in the case of really overloading it, 5 fully grown people plus luggage, you need to be pumped out at 39.39. But I had 3 people with luggage, so it should be about 35.33. If you're towing, it's different. It's 39.39, so different tyre pressure. And that's my tyre, 205/55R1691B. That's what I've got on. So what I did is make sure what you've got to do as well is make sure your tyre is cold, right? So before you drive it, put it on level ground, which mine is not at the moment. Mine's not on level ground. Mine's on a nice slope. But put it on level ground. Put it in neutral. Put the key in. Put the power on. I could just turn this off to stop it blowing. Put the power on. Fasten the seatbelt. Ignore that. See, I've got no warning at the moment. So what you do is you cycle through. If you're not on the right screen, just cycle through. You'll have the one on, as you press this I button, you'll cycle through and the warning will come up. So cycle through until you get to the screen I keep knocking off. That screen there, right, you'll need the key on, the engine off, You can have your engine on as well if you want. So remember, you're on level ground. Press the menu button. And go down. Customize setting. There's my setting. Right click up there. Deflation warning system. Press source to say OK to that. Now, once you've redone your tyre pressures, it's nice and cool. I'm not going to do it now because I'm on the incline. Go there, press source again, and it'll kind of remember your tyre pressures as you decided this is my normal kind of driving weight and pressure, right? So I'm going to cancel. I'm not going to do it. But anyway, menu again. But that's what you do, and then and that's a much better. And that's a much better TPMS. You know, they cost about, I don't know, £30 a TPMS sensor.